Being empathetic, an underestimated and profound skill. Salute, my conquerors. Today, we are going to discuss a very uncommon skill that not a lot of people have but many people know about, putting it on a second line of skills and qualities instead of the main one, which might be the incorrect position for it. This quality, value, skill, however you want to refer to it, is called empathy. My definition of empathy is simply to put yourself into other people's shoes and feel what has been for that person to go through that type of situation, circumstances, or scenario. For this, you don't even have to go through the same experience or similar experience that this person was in, but is just to understand why that person is feeling certain way regarding that event that showed up in their life. One great example for this is if you live somewhere where it's always warm, with very good weather and a refreshing temperature, but one of your friends that moved to another town which is very, very cold approximately a year ago texts you, saying that he is feeling depressed because he cannot stand the below-zero temperatures, as is an exaggerated cold feeling, while he keeps explaining to you that he doesn't feel to do anything at all, feeling pretty sad and lost in his life. Then when you reply, instead of being a dumb fake fool and say that things will get better, that he needs to stand up and forget that, when you know it's very hard for him to do that at this time, you go ahead and think what it would be and how it would feel for you to be in that same scene that he is in, and you tell him in a very warm, nice way that you hope that things will get better, that at least he needs to try to do things even when he is uncomfortable, and that you wouldn't resist that kind of cold. That is, my conquerors, what we call empathy. There is so many people that do not possess that, and they got the meaning of it, but just ignore it. Like we mentioned in the last video, these are the zombie NPCs that are just to fulfill the environment in this world and don't know how to perform any other thing other than hate and criticism without knowing the person. So, it is better to keep yourself away from those hating, dumb beings, because they will say things about you that are not real, and they will just keep spitting those statements because they cannot admit that you are awesome. Sadly, they will say that you are weird and crazy when they know you are great and very cool. They just don't have the audacity to admit it. Meanwhile, being empathetic is key in this world, and it will let you meet the realest beings that have been living in this dimension, making you earn their confidence because you are that light that comprehends tough moments and takes the darkness to build you and the ones around you stronger. It's such a cold world, the one we live in right now. But we also need to be very selective to who we tell our problems to. We cannot be posting every single thing that happens to us. We need to maintain those very deep and personal things discreet, and also comprehend that when people tell you their problems are the right moments to be empathetic but also to show respect to their private endeavors. Remind yourself that is brutal to make fun of somebody's appearance or mood or what they wore the time you met them, because you are just checking the cover of the book and not really into the book's content inside of it. Never assume anything of anybody like that. Always dig deeper and be conscious that life happens to every single one of us. Be willing to make a difference from this type of people and become the role model for the ones that want to keep striving to success, moving forward with their personal growth process, and that also turn to the positive route. We have reached the end of this path. Thank you so much for staying till the end. We love to see that you are a true conqueror that will dominate any kingdom and make it better. The road to success is hard, but it's not impossible, so don't stop. You know you can. Remember, we are on the positive road because we are here for a purpose for making humans into their best versions ever. Subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and comment below what you think about the video. All the best energies for you. God bless.